अविनाश
तो जिसके आपने बताया शुरू में कि सर्वधर्मा पट्टे जो आप बता रहे हो, इस तरह से वो मुद्रा, वो जो ब्लॉक है, जब तक हम लोग रथ से फिर उसके बाद बताया कि किस तरह से जो पंच तत्व है उन्होंने मुद्रा उतारा और फिर इस जगह से आने दिया। तो मतलब अभी क्या करने का, मतलब अभी क्या ब्लॉक क्या है?
अभी बस एक्सेप्ट करना है। चैतन्य महाप्रभु हैज कम, ही हैज रिमूव्ड। अभी बहुत ज़्यादा टेंशन लेने का नहीं है, ठीक है। अभी एक्सेप्ट करो मर्सी, यू नो, mercy is coming now. Flood of mercy is coming, and by Srila Prabhupada's mercy, you know, so that flood Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started, you know, but then many sahajiyas and so many apasampradayas, they blocked it again. But Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur opened it, Bhaktivinoda Thakur streamlined it, and Srila Prabhupada took it all over the world. So now by Srila Prabhupada's mercy, we can actually get Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's blessings as it is to us. So it's coming. क्या करना है? अभी एक्सेप्ट करना है। एक्सेप्ट करने का मतलब क्या है? जो बॉर्डर इंस्ट्रक्शन Srila Prabhupada is giving, and then just accept that, you know? And you don't have to do, what you don't have to do is you don't have to do some very big feat, you know, right? And because it was sealed also means there was no access to it also. Actually there is no access. Okay, Krishna performed these pastimes, you can hear about these pastimes, and you can understand that, okay, very nice, Brajvasis are really great souls. Okay, that's all. This was there. It's not that people didn't appreciate Brajvasis. Even before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared also, the glories of Brajvasis are there. Even in the Sri Sampradaya, you'll find they glorified. You know, in Madhva Sampradaya, everywhere Brajvasis are glorified. There's no doubt about it. But only you can sit and glorify, that's all. But there is no access to become like that, right? To say that मैं भी साक्ष्य रक्त के साथ भगवान का साक्ष्य करूंगा, ये no one could have imagined before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. मैं भी गोलोक वृंदावन जाके भगवान के, it's something like, you know, you can, what you can do through by understanding the process, like Prime Minister. We give this example of ना Prime Minister in office, Prime Minister in home. So आप अपनी मेहनत से क्या कर सकते हो? आप एक ऑफिस तक जा सकते हो प्राइम मिनिस्टर के, है ना? यू कैन से दैट मैं भी जो है आईएएस ऑफिसर बनूंगा, मैं भी प्राइम मिनिस्टर से बात करूंगा, मैं भी वो सब कर सकते हो। बट आप कह सकते हो क्या मैं भी प्राइम मिनिस्टर के घर में बैठ के उसके साथ खेलूंगा? वो आप नहीं, मतलब उसके लिए यू कांट डू एनीथिंग। वो तो प्राइम मिनिस्टर खुद ही विल हैव टू रियली फील दैट इंटीमेसी विद यू ना। सो दैट इज लाइक home matters. So home matters you can hear, but you have no access to home. So Golok Vrindavan, Krishna's home. So that's why it's mudra, it's sealed. You have no access. You can't go to his home unless he himself says, "Chalo, aa jao." So that's why Rupa Goswami is saying that why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are Krishna only, because how can someone else give entry to someone's home? Only Krishna himself can give entry. That's why you are Krishna. Who else can give Krishna prem? Only Krishna can give, right? So that's why you are Krishna only. That you are only coming, you are only opening the seal of your own door, right? You know, you are breaking opening, and then you are relishing it as a devotee and teaching us how to relish it. You know. So what we need to do, truly speaking, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is received by chanting, dancing, feasting. That's all. Nacho, gao, khao. If we can understand this process, then we have got it, right? And to do nacho gao khao, we may do all the different things, you know, like we may have to do water organization, we may have to even raise funds, we may have to, you know, construct a temple hall construct kiya, we may have to do some management, we may have to go call boys, we may have to have Zoom, this, that, जो कुछ भी करना है पर्पस होना चाहिए नाचो गाओ खाओ, चैंटिंग, डांसिंग, फीस्टिंग। जैसे अभी कल प्रेरणा के लिए आप लोग बुला रहे हैं, पर्पस होना चाहिए कि उनको हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र में नचाएंगे, अपने आप सब होगा। If you read the purport, so I just read only 7th chapter Adi Lila, text 20-21. But if you read further verses after that, that is the beginning of that section. But if you read further verses, Prabhupada purports after purports after purports continuously talks about chanting and dancing. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu relished it by chanting and dancing and distributed by chanting and dancing. No? And in association of Kumar Lila Prabhu, in your Haridwar voice, right? Haridwar voice, right? In Haridwar voice, you are most fortunate, I'll tell you. because you have that opportunity to chant and dance always, you know. So please do that, and that is the method of receiving the mercy, you know, right? And we should make sure that we just continue this, you know. Any obstacles to our chanting, dancing, feasting comes, so all our organization and everything should be done simply to ensure that this flood of mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu don't stop. Whatever helps this flood of mercy to keep flowing, that much management and things we must do. You know, everything else, even we have to do our job, our studies, all that should be done. Anything you want to do in your life, okay, right? You know, I have to live my life in this way, that way, whatever way you want to live, no problem. We should ensure always that this chanting, dancing is going on in my life, okay. चाहे मैं जहाँ भी हूँ, जैसे भी हूँ, in association of devotees, I am chanting, dancing. अकेले तो chanting, dancing कर नहीं पाएंगे ना, है ना? अभी ऑनलाइन पे आप कीर्तन चल रहा है, ऑनलाइन पे कैसे अकेले डांस करेंगे? कर सकते हैं, मतलब कुछ नहीं ऑप्शन है तो कर सकते हैं. वो भी ऑप्शन है. कभी कभी देखते हैं हम, यू नो, स्क्रीन पे भी, यू नो, जूम की स्क्रीन पे भी डिवोटीज लोग अपना ऐसा कैमरा लगा के जब कीर्तन होता है डांस करते हैं. इट्स गुड, यू नो, इट्स राइट, इट्स अ गुड थिंग टू डू. इट्स बेटर देन not doing, but the better than that is to come in association, you know, and to chant and dance, you know, because then actually we get that, then we can taste, and when we taste, and it is said that Mahaprabhu tasted by chanting and dancing and distributed by chanting and dancing, you know. So when we go out and Harinam Sankirtan, we will distribute, so like that. So this is the process. So you don't have to do something out of the box, you know, कुछ पहाड़ नहीं तोड़ना है.
But you were saying, verses are very nice. So there, how Lord was saying that I will be very fortunate to receive your darshan and your association. This is one thing, and the other thing we hear that Krishna is Das Vihari, he is always enjoying, and he is full of bliss. So I'm just trying to understand, and just relating to like voice, in voice some devotee may be relishing chanting, dancing, practicing devotional service. At the same time, he may be, feeling sorry for some devotee who has left or drifting out of association. So how is it like for Lord? How can he, if he is enjoying everything, how he can, how he is having simultaneously feelings for us?
So that's why Vedanta Sutra says, Raso vai saha. Rasam hi labdva anandi bhavati. So, this is from Tatra Upanishad. So it says that Raso vai saha means he is the reservoir of all the rasas. The Lord relishes all rasas. So this is what you said, that Lord enjoys and is in bliss with his devotees, that is called as Madhura Ras. Okay. And there is another ras which is sometimes called as higher ras, and that is called as Karunya ras. So if you say that Lord should only enjoy Madhur ras and not Karunya ras, then you are limiting the Lord. Understand? So Lord should enjoy all the rasas, isn't it? Then he is complete Lord, na? So that's why this is also enjoyment. Karunya ras. This is Lord's immense, compassion.
Actually, Lord, we have experienced that when we are feeling wrong happening, it will pain us. We think suppose our some brother is having some problem in life, it will painful. So we feel that is miserable, but actually when Krishna or spiritual, that is misery is getting pain for us, that is also spiritual. There is spiritual aspect, like suppose a devotee. Bhakti Thakur says, Kumar Seva Jeta Dukho Hetu Konsu. So because that is also spiritual, in that we are thinking that it is painful, but actually it's joy. You understand?
So for Krishna it is joy.
Because this is spiritual, it's not material. हम लोग एक्सपीरियंस है दुनिया में, तो हमारा स्वेटर छूट गया तो वो ट्रस्ट होता है, समझ रहे? But spiritual platform पे, even when Lord is feeling, because that is also higher bliss only. It's not any pain. And that devotee also, those who come to spiritual platform can feel. If you are at spiritual platform, whether you are feeling love for Krishna or you are feeling separation for living entities, it said that love of Godhead, what a living entity, a devotee has for love, devotee's love for Krishna is reflected as compassion for living entities. उसका भगवत प्रेम कारुण्य रस के रूप में ही प्रकट होता है, तो that karuna is spiritual, and anything spiritual is joyful. It's not that like Madhavendra Puripad when he is Chandan Yatra. So he is going and suppose sometimes he will be sweating while putting Chandan for the Lord. But that, your body may be painful, but Atma, the spiritual platform, you are established. So even when we are feeling pain for this, spiritually the soul is very nourished by those emotions.
But because there is affection, when there is affection for the Lord, and even doing sacrifice. Again, once I heard that love means pain. You know, when there is love, there is a pain. You know. So like that. That means you take pain. If you don't take pain, how you express your love? You know, when you take pain for others, right? And when you take that pain with affection, that simply enhances the love. So when Lord is taking that pain, just like Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu taking sannyas, is the epitome of Karuna. You know? So he is sacrificing everything he has out of compassion for others, right? You know, so now that pain is also because, as Konrad was saying, it's spiritual. So it's a bliss. In the spiritual world, there is no misery. There's only bliss. Now, different varieties of bliss. Right? No, there is Madhurya bliss. There is Karunya bliss. I don't know.
But yeah, they play Maharaj that. So don't think I am miserable. Or if my face is looking like this, but internally I am ecstatic.
Similarly, once I heard someone asked Anand Maharaj in one lecture that someone asked him that when he was distributing book or something, you know, someone asked that, you know, what is your spiritual master? His face is like this, you know, always. Right? Sometimes Prabhupada's face is like, you know. So sorry, this question was asked by someone. This devotee, this Prabhupada disciple, he went for book distribution. He was asked by someone that your spiritual master's face is like this, you know. Generally spiritual masters are like, you know, blessings, आशीर्वाद, एक बड़ा सा मुस्कान रहता है, आशीर्वाद देते हैं, no? Right, you know. So then this devotee asked Prabhupada this question. Prabhupada, you know, this some person is telling that like this, so what should we reply? Prabhupada said, this person, you know, what do you know about what is spiritual happiness? Right? This is a spiritual happiness. The point is that Prabhupada made it a very clear point that this is when in a spiritual life, even the face may look like this. And there's compassion. That compassion itself is the highest bliss. And we can also get that experience ourselves. We can ourselves see. It's not that something far off. And when we also feel for someone's, see, if our heart is crying that wo chala gaya and we are feeling pain, there is a chance of it being material emotion. But if we are feeling pain in the sense of that, usko Krishna consciousness milna chahiye tha, he should have taken. That is a spiritual emotion. And we can experience, you know, we can experience that concern, you know, when that genuine concern for others is there. That gives the special bliss only. Right? So we can experience little bit, how much ever we have that by mercy of devotees. And in this material world also we can see, you know, in the movies, why in the movies sometimes they show separation, right? Sometimes they show separation हो गया and they're crying. मतलब अगर मूवी में सिर्फ ब्लिस ही दिखाना है तो ये सब दिखाने की क्या जरूरत है? Because even that feeling is there, soul is longing for it, you know. अभी वही perverted reflection में दिखा के satisfy करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, you know. So many songs are, you know, such songs, no? And sometimes such songs become more famous than the, you know, union songs, right? Separation songs are more famous, right? You know, and heard more, you know. No, because in material world, anyways, that is a common phenomena, no? Breakup. So that's why that people can relate more easily. Right, But the point is that that's a original nature of a spirit soul is that he is separated from Krishna and he's feeling that. And now there is perverted reflection. So perverted reflection, when we see the things in perverted reflection, can give us an idea of what must be original. Okay, but we can't think that it will be like this. It won't be like this. It will be something much different. Like mango in the shadow and the real mango, just by tasting the mango in the shadow, you can never understand what is real mango, right? The mango in the shadow will taste nothing. Right, it will have no taste. So you can't understand, but you may get an idea, that yes, there must be something very high. Okay, thank you. I think it's very late now, 9:40. So let's conclude. And I'm very grateful for this.
How much Krishna loves us. Very touching. Directly hearing the verses and Prabhu himself very much very grateful to Lord. He is that and he's really sacrificing his life, working very, very hard. His whole life, his soul is to bring people towards Krishna. That is his joy. I've seen him personally spending hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. As Krishna is spending to that boy, he was telling, "Abhi aayega." Here, this time. So I've seen him spending time with boy for so long, and here. For him, any boy, and that's why because he is such deep concern, people become very attached to him. Many of the two boys got very attached to him. Wherever man today they go there because he's very sweet, kind. Because one who has love for Krishna loves everyone. That love is transcendental. So, and that Jivatma can to some extent perceive it as this person is concerned about me. So, very fortunate. And so tomorrow, today evening we can do preaching and follow. Tomorrow morning, instead of today evening, we can do tomorrow morning. Today evening instead of coming, because evening then they will follow everything. आज शाम को आप फॉलो कर दीजिए कल सुबह का भागवत क्लास मेरे प्रीचिंग में दिक्कत होगा तो मॉर्निंग विल हैव भागवत क्लास दिस सेम विल कंटिन्यू so we'll have morning tomorrow okay and evening we can preach itself and then 11:30 we'll have prayer okay so let us thank man ko ki jai